When she uttered the words, "I need more," it was as if time froze, trapping me in a moment I would never forget. Her voice carried a tone of finality, one that cracked my world in half like the icy shard of glass slicing through my chest. We had shared 7 years and countless dreams, yet here I stood, abruptly abandoned. Her departure was swift but indelible. 1 minute, she was there, our hands intertwined, our lives intimately woven. The next, she was a receding figure in the rearview mirror of my life, her silhouette etched in the foggy glass. I watched as love dissolved into absence. The oppressive silence of my once lively apartment weighed me down. Conversations, laughter, even arguments haunted the spaces where her voice once resonated. Everything reminded me of her. Her absence became a living presence, occupying the tangible void she left behind. I stood at the precipice of despair, caught in the web of what could have been. Without her, I seemed only to exist in the scattered remains of what we had. And yet, somewhere in that cauldron of pain, a new resolve emerged, a decision to walk away, not just from her, but from the fragments of myself left dependent and yearning. Moving on was not as simple as a decision, it was an ordeal, raw and relentless. The mornings were the hardest. I had to reintroduce myself to sunlight, to the rhythm of life, and the taste of possibilities I had long neglected. I started to run without a clear destination, at first, out of desperation to outrun the past, but eventually as an embrace of the new horizons beckoning me. During endless miles and beneath countless dusks, I grafted a newer version of myself. One who could stand tall even when shadows loomed long and memories clawed at the surface. Small accomplishments bolstered my spirit. A new job, dust settling on old dreams, fulfilling travels, and the company of genuine friends mold the reshaped contours of my identity. Each day that passed was an act of defiance, a step towards freedom from the chains of what once was. Years unfurled and life moved with its predictably unpredictable flow. Until, on an ordinary Sunday morning, we crossed paths in a café that was mercifully unfamiliar, and therefore, safe. I almost didn't recognize her. She seemed spectral, a shadow of the grand presence she once had in my life. Yet, there she was. Her eyes widened upon meeting mine, a conspicuous glimmer of recognition passing between us. What did she see, I wonder? Had the distance and years reconfigured me so thoroughly? It must have. Her expression betrayed a flicker of surprise, maybe regret. "How have you been?" she asked, the words tentative, as if she were treading on the brittle ice of our shared history. I met her gaze, calm spreading through me like a tide receding after a storm. Here, in this quiet moment thick with memories and the whispers of unvoiced apologies, I found an unexpected peace. The weight had lifted. "I've been good," I replied softly, genuinely. There it was. A simple answer, delivered without malice, or the need for validation. The space between us might have held a universe once, but now it contained freedom, a self-reclaimed. And just like that, the pain of being left behind paled, its memory a distant echo. With a silent nod, she turned, and I watched as she became another face in the crowd, diminished by time. I lingered just a moment longer before turning away, past clenched hands and clenched heart. In that confrontation, I found not the closure I once longed for, but something even more precious, a newfound peace. I exited the café, into a world brightened by my own efforts, where the sun warmed my path and my soul both. The person I had become walked ahead, unshackled and fierce with a quiet strength. She was once my world, but now, I was proudly my own universe.